for PS 55 in the Bronx. PS 55 serves 700 students in a low-income area of the Bronx, a neighborhood facing multiple challenges typical of urban areas. Under his leadership, the school has seen a dramatic increase in attendance and academic achievement. Luis prides himself in his ability to view his school and community through the eyes of his students. When hired, he worked to change the environment of the school to one that serves the whole child by bringing in a mental health social worker, dental assistants, and nurses. And because the neighborhood around his school lacks major health services, his clinic offers critical health care for the community. Luis is his school's biggest cheerleader, securing funding for whole child programs, such as the school's new library and playground. Local community artists have painted colorful graffiti murals in the hallways, creating an atmosphere reflecting the mural's message: anything is possible. His entire school building is a classroom. Luis demonstrates a passionate commitment to educational excellence and leadership. To move his school and students forward, he partnered with local sports teams like the New York Yankees, the New Jersey Nets, and the New York Mets to promote healthy living in his school community. Because of his partnerships with local businesses, sports greats like Derek Jeter and Tony Hawk have visited PS 55, working on special projects and acting as role models to show students they can be high achievers. And of particular sentimental value to many in the community, a Yankee Stadium chair from the old stadium has a place of honor in his school. It's my pleasure now to, before we bring Luis up, to invite Rob Kilgariff on stage to join me in presenting this year's award to Luis. Rob works for our sponsor, Global Scholars Pinnacle Suite, as Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing. Welcome, Rob. Thank you for being here today, and thank you so much for your support of the conference and this important moment. On behalf of ASCD and our sponsor, Pinnacle by Global Scholar, Luis Torres, congratulations on being named one of ASCD's 2011 Outstanding Young Educators.
Hello? Okay. You have to see what I'm looking at right now. It's an amazing sight. They told me to speak slow, but I grew up on rap music as a kid, so bear with me. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I want to first start by thanking ASCD for this great honor. I also want to thank everyone who made it here from New York with me. My family, Steve Rappaport, Bob Spada, and all the attendees of this great event. The road to the principalship was not easy for me. I grew up in a very challenging community, the same community I serve now. Growing up amid poverty and low expectations, all I heard was that I would not be able to attend college, let alone become someone who could make a difference in the world. After serving for 2 years in the military during Desert Storm, I attended college and went on to complete an advanced degree in administration. I also completed the rigorous New York City Leadership Academy Aspiring Principals program. Programs like this one are necessary to develop and prepare leaders to turn around the most challenging schools. As a principal, I serve an elementary school that has challenges more commonly associated with middle schools. I have students who are being recruited into gangs. I had young ladies engaging in sex. This is elementary school. The worst issue is when you have a 4-year-old child talking about suicide and has a plan to do it. It is through my work in the community and the development of various partnerships that I am able to get the resources necessary to meet both the academic and social needs of my children. At our school, we have boy groups and girl groups. We have violence and drug prevention. As a principal, I am no longer just limited to school leadership. I am viewed as a community leader as well as someone that is capable of addressing the ailments that plague our students. In addition to rigorous academics, probably the most important lesson I strive to teach my students is the idea that we do not need to leave our communities to find a better life. What we need to do is improve our community so that we don't have to leave. That's what I have strived to do every day of my life. As you attend the workshops and learn about the resources available, take time to reflect on how you will address the needs of every aspect of every child in your schools. In this time when assessments and data drive our planning for schools, we cannot forget that our children have complex needs. Although we must always measure whether our students are learning, at the end of the day, we cannot view our students as numbers. Rather, we must always see them as individuals with powerful hearts and powerful minds. One day I plan to write a book from the perspective of a child, because it is time that we learn from the children. I'm going to say a quick note, something I was thinking about in the hotel room. Someone approached me when I arrived last night and said, "Mr. Torres, you're the principal of the Oasis in the Bronx. We have to stop thinking of our schools as Oasis. We have to start thinking bigger.